Good morning and welcome to my channel and happy Friday. So I have another type of journal that I'm sharing with you. This is going to be a true junk journal. Compared to my last week's journal, it was a little bit more formal. It was black and white and it was using one of my scrapbook packs. But when my sister came to visit me, she had journaling that she did with newspaper, she did it with calendar pieces, and I just love that. So this journal is definitely going to be a junk mixed media. So let's go ahead and get started. So I use this tie. This is silk, and this ribbon is so sturdy. I love it. So it will last a long time. So let's look at the cover. It's a puzzle piece. We had a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it was so big, and we thought, what are we going to do with it? So I took a piece of the puzzle. So I'm going to show you the whole puzzle and how I took bits and pieces of it for just future projects. So stay tuned and let me know what you think. Okay, now that you're back, I hope that inspired you to do something with your puzzles because I never know what to do with them once they're completed. I did a special type of binding. I used some black canvas, if you can see that, and then I sewed the signatures on it and then I painted it. The actual cover is an altered book. This cover is nice and strong. This is another bulky journal. I try not to make bulky journals. I really don't like bulky journals, but because I add so much to them, it ends up being bulky. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and go through it. Okay, here on the first page, I just got this from Temu. That's from one of my hauls. So here's the first part of the magazine. It says make an entrance. Kind of goes with the flow. It says gather, and then right here it says make an entrance. I also used greeting cards. So let me pull this up close. Look at that nice texture on these greeting cards. So my sister gave me some of my dad's greeting cards and she said, can you use these? So most definitely I can. You're going to see greeting cards, you're going to see magazine pieces, you're going to see some sentiments from greeting cards and just some leftover scrapbook paper. I still have so much echo dye paper. In the fall, because the leaves are so beautiful, I gather them and then I just do a lot of echo prints. So let's go ahead and move forward. So here's just like a little living room scene, and here's just supposed to be a picture on the wall, and then that's from the magazine as well, and it's supposed to be like flowers that you have in your living room. For this page, I drew lines across. So whenever you write your memories, you're going to still see that pretty imprint. And then I had these extra flowers, so I just put them on the top and the bottom. And then here's that nice paper that I just got from Temu. That was in my last video where I did a Temu haul. And then here's just some layering looks. You open it up there, you open it there, and you open it here. So you have plenty of room to add photos. Okay, this is fun. So first let me show you the back. So I found all these clocks. There were different time zones. So I decided, let me go ahead and make it a page about time. So you will see in the back there's a newspaper, and this lettering is just from some negatives, and then I have these clock stickers. I put them there, and then you open up here and it says importance of time. Got that from a newspaper. And then you open up here and it says circling back. So I just try to create a theme. And then on this side, here's a little tuck. This just opens up. We have places to put photos front and back. This is from one of the greeting cards. Look at how cute that is. So I went ahead and made it just a little tuck. And then this is from a greeting card. I just love this material. I'm telling you guys, greeting cards just have this beautiful texture and they just are so creative to add to a junk journal. Put that in. This right here is just a die cut, and that's from my acrylic pours. That's canvas, and then you can write whatever message you want there. Okay, for these two pages, I have remember. I had written that down a long time ago, thinking I was going to do something with it, so I just split it so it can fit between both pages. Here's an embossing folder, and then I just added some glitter glue. I added glitter glue here as well. So this is another embossing folder. So you lift that up, then you have places to add photos there and there. And then this is from the magazine, so I thought that would be cute just to put it like the backing of a wall. And then just little pieces of extra swag I have around. Okay, this I think is a little bit creative. So I found this from the magazine, so I added this flower from the magazine, this clock from my extra swag, and then right here I just used some extra paper I had to make it look like a picture frame. Okay, I love this. Okay, this right here was a two-piece and it looked like it was a little dollhouse, and you could see it was like in a case. So I went ahead and split it up. So let's go over the first part. I just love all this extra swag I have. So I just put places to add photos. Here's from a greeting card, a greeting card, a greeting card. I have that from one of my die cuts. I believe that's from a newspaper. And on this side, again, more creative areas to add photos. So this little tie here was from a greeting card. Let's see if I could show you that. So I like to save everything. I thought that would be cute. You lift it up. They're like leaves and it has felt on top of it. And it says good, wise, and strong. And then you open it up, and I just love this piece. In the old days when you received Netflix, they would put them in packages. They would actually send you the DVDs. And they always had these really fun sayings on them. And I just found them in my stash, and I'm so glad I did. So I added 3 of these into this journal. It says, it's not gossip if it's true. Life is better with the answers. So I just love that. So I added that. This is another greeting card. And I thought how fitting because it had lines. So I put just a note. And then right here it says the whole family. So it's just a little tuck here. On this greeting card, I just made it like a little flip. And then right here, another greeting card, it says extra, and it says tell your friends, parents, and your parents' friends. Another one of those Netflix graphics that they used to include. And when you open this side, it's just a simple layout to add photos. So this right here is from the magazine, and I had one of my bird stamps, so I put him there. And then this is from one of my die cuts. I made it a door, and you open it up. And right here it says new day, and then you can put the date on it. I love this die cut, and then a place to put a photo. And just some layering looks over here. And it says part of our story, and that came from the magazine. And then right here came from the magazine. It says gratitude glorifies the giver, and it says John Piper. So see how nice it is just from a magazine. Cool stuff to add to your journals. So here's another example. So magazine here, put backyard shady, just add water. So you lift it up, there's places to add photos. And then here's another little cute piece from the magazine. And when you open it up, you have places to put photos here. And then I added these 2 bike die cuts, and it says explore and then parking. So I tried to put a theme on it. I don't know how good I was with it, but that was my goal. Another piece of the magazine for outdoor, places to put photos. So I love these 2 pages because I don't know if this is your family, but we always gather in the kitchen. So these 2 pages have the theme of the kitchen. This is just from one of my stencils. And when you open it up, there's another gather. And then over here, just freezer, prepare. And then you have places to add photos. This is a little loose here. I'm gonna have to glue that down. And then this is from the magazine. It says kitchen, get cooking. Okay, this is my attempt of drawing a table, so don't laugh. It was just something I saw and I thought, oh, let me add a table because I was talking about the kitchen. And then here is, I'm gonna fold this, and then here's just a tri-fold because I like to add those because the reason I do that, it gives you an opportunity to add more memories. So right here, you're gonna see it says happiness delivered to your door, and that is the 3rd piece from the Netflix graphics that we received in the past. Of course, now you just get your Netflix through streaming. So isn't that cute? Just a neat, different idea. And these are just simple layouts. So these lines here, I purposely did them crooked because I know when I do my journal, my writing is crooked. So I just thought that would be different. So let me know what you think. So I did it on this side and I did it on this side. The reason I love to put lines, again, look at that beautiful pattern from the leaves when I do my echo dies. They're just so pretty and I just don't like to hide it. And then these are just from scraps I had laying around. And then I just added some more creativity there. And then on another magazine, it had another little picture of like a little mini dollhouse. So I just wrote time to downsize. And look at that cool lamp. I just love that. So it looks like it's crocheted and I could even cover it. I just like it so much in this journal. So there's a lamp, place to journal your memory. And then on this side, I added lines again, and here at the bottom, this is one of my die cuts, and I just used some watercolor paint to color it. Here's another little flip up, another little flip up here, and then just some layouts to add some photos. So close that again. On this side, you open it up this way, you lift it up this way, and just simple layouts to add photos. And then here I added a sentiment. It says, even though the words aren't often spoken, the feelings of love are always there, and they will always belong to you. So I just thought that was special. And I had a little bit of ribbon behind that. Okay. For these two pages, they're very colorful. So let me go ahead and go through them. Here is just a simple flip. And this is from one of my dad's greeting cards. So I decided to score it there. And then you open it up and you have more room to put pictures. And then this house, it was just a plain house, so I added this saying here. It says, a family is a circle of love, and it goes around the circle. I added this twine here. I created a window, and then I added this little door lock. I think that's upside down, I'm not sure. Then you open it up. This right here at the bottom was the top of an attic. I couldn't fit it on the page. I think it was from the other little dollhouse. So I just put it here, and then these little dots, I added some glitter glue on top of the buttons just to have it stand out. Then I have an embossed folder, and then I just put something there on the top, and then places to add photos. Now these are just extra scrapbook paper, so it doesn't mean you can't just add a photo there. You can put a photo on the top or 2 or 3. That's just a design. So let's close it, move it to the next page. So here's another fun 2 pages. So I'm going to go in detail on this one too. Right here you can see problem solved. It says double dare you. So in the United States we have these places called Taco Bell, and they give you these chili packets. And right here it says tattoos or didn't happen. This one says double dare you, which I think I have on this. And this one says always the plan. And I thought to myself, one day I was going to add them to my junk journal, and my sister motivated me to do so. In fact, she motivated me to make this journal with the magazine and all of the calendar pieces. So thank you, Martha, for that. So right here it says problem solved, and it looks like it's a crossword puzzle. And I did games, games, and more games. So you have flips, and you have places to add photos, because the other thing that we do with my family is when I go to visit, we always play card games. So isn't that just too cute? And then right here's some more of a puzzle from the newspaper. It says and done. So you can see there's game pieces throughout these 2 pages. I just love this page too. I think it's such a great idea to add so many memories. Okay, on this one, just a simple layout. This is from my friend Canny with Canny Crafter. And then right here's a greeting card, and that's similar to the first page. Just really nice graphics. And the inside here it says read any good books lately, and then I just cut these books off from the magazine. And then places to add photos. The other thing I like to do is drink coffee. When friends come over, we talk. So I use my die cut, and it says coffee with friends. This is from the magazine. I added some lace around it. And then here's another trifold. This piece is also from my friend Canny that she sent to me, and I just hooked it onto a paper clip. So over here is another trifold. So it says stories, questions, the laughter, conversations. And then on this side, just some more layouts to add photos. And it says extra, extra, here's the latest. So let me go ahead and close that up. I thought this was a good idea to add to your paper clips. For these 2 pages, there's just a simple layout. So this is from a greeting card, and this is just a little folder with just some areas to add photos. Let me tuck that back in. So for this page, you can see the lines to add your memories. I left these blank to add your own creation. Same thing here. And this says, someday, many years from now, we'll look back on this crazy time in our life together and wonder how we did it all. We'll look at each other and say, I'll do it all over again, and I wouldn't change a thing. So I love that saying, so I wanted to add it to this journal. If you watched my other videos, I always like to add the waterfall. There it says, throw kindness around like confetti, you are amazing. This is from the magazine. It says Tooth Fairy. That's from the magazine, a little phone. And then this is also from the magazine, just those hearts drawn on a rock. Piece that I got from the magazine. It looks like journals that are layered, and it says get creative. I did sew around this page. And then when you open it up, a place to write your memories, and just places that, things that you would use to be creative. And these 2 pieces are also from Canny. I try to use a lot of the stuff that's gifted to me because I greatly appreciate that someone took the time to send me something. So thank you again, Canny. And then these are just some die cuts, and I made them look very rough and vintage. And as you might know from my other videos, I'm starting to use aluminum cans for my die cuts. And I think this is the last page. Hey, we're finally done. So this is just the negatives from friends. Let me show you how cute that looks. Just like the way negatives look. And then you open it up here. And right here you have a place to put memories. Here's a heart. And then here's an area that maybe you want to add a special picture with you and your friends. So that is it for this junk. So it was a long video. I hope you watched all the way through. And I want to thank my current subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're not a subscriber, if you would please consider being one. I'm trying to reach a goal of my 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting close. If you can help me, I would appreciate it. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And there's also a little bell at the top on the left-hand side. That will notify you of all my next videos. I want to thank you again for sticking with me to the end. I greatly appreciate your time, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.